The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network.
Hello, everyone. It's the week of October 1st, 2018. My name is Taylor Cooper, and this might be news to you. Boom. See that, Kev? That's how you hit the post, baby. That's how you do it. MBNnetwork.com. See, I was looking at Kev because he's tried to do that before and he just can't do it. But it's just
You're wasting valuable, cool intro music.
It's very true. Hit us up on MBNnetwork.com. You can check us out on there. SoundCloud, iTunes. Get at us on Twitter. Might Be News 24/7. That's Might Be News 247. With me, co-host Kev. What up, Kev?
Yo.
What up, co-host Danny?
What's up?
Yeah, we're here. We doing this thing. What do you guys got for tonight? Kev, you got a lot for tonight?
I got so much for tonight.
You have so much content?
So much.
That's bullshit.
Kev's just going to come in with commentary tonight. So, it's been a long week. Last week was a long week. It was a crazy week. A lot of drama in the world, you know?
There's always going to be drama in the world.
But we got some pretty cool things to talk about tonight. So, but before we do that, we're going to get into some good news.
Hey, did you hear the news?
This better be good.
Heard that.
Want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the good stuff.
All right, Danny, season 4, episode 6. What do you got?
For the second straight year, Eagles defensive end Chris Long is taking money out of his own pocket and putting it into the community's pocket. After pledging every one of his 2017 game checks to charity, the Eagles defensive end announced through his foundation Friday that he will use a quarter of his 2018 salary to launch First Quarter of Literacy, a program meant to put books into the hands of children in underserved neighborhoods and build excitement and awareness around the role parents and caregivers playing in raising leaders. Long and his wife Megan will also distribute more than 25,000 books to children in underserved areas as part of the program. Those books, per Long's foundation, will be used to build at-home libraries as well as fund the creation of 6 Chris Long book nooks that serve as neighborhood-based reading areas for families.
Wow. That's a lot.
This dude is continuing to do so much. I mean, to play the entire 2017 season without a single game check and donating it all.
Yeah.
And now he's not to the extent of every game check, but he's the type of person you want on your team. He's continuing to give back and showing what a true role model is.
It's crazy.
So he's doing a whole bunch of good stuff again. So hats off to Chris Long.
It's absolutely amazing.
That is great.
And the Philadelphia Eagles are still the Super Bowl champions.
Nice.
Did you guys hear about the restaurant on the moon?
Oh, here we go.
I was for real like, what? No, I didn't.
What about Kev? What about the restaurant on the moon?
It had great food, but no atmosphere.
Get your gut. So,
What do you call a Mexican with a rubber toe?
what, Kev?
Roberto.
Yo, you're stupid as shit. So, there was this fucking guy, man. This fucking guy.
We need to make Kev his own segment of dumb dad jokes.
Just make a segment for Kev to just be himself. You know? No interruption from us, Danny.
Kev's World.
Kev's world. We're just living in it. He shits himself and just keeps on going.
Only if you make me a theme song.
Dude, if it involves you shitting yourself, I might make you a theme song.
You know, the bass line is just a solid deep fart.
God. All right, so I found this story that I thought was very crazy. There's this satellite technology that they have used to basically measure altitude through dense jungle. Okay, so
like a sonar?
Basically like a sonar, but it's kind of it's like a 3D. It makes a 3D projected map for these scientists. They started messing with this stuff in 2009. They used it in Guatemala.
Guatemala.
They're trying to look for Mayan civilization type stuff, buildings, ruins, whatever.
That you can't see because there's so much dense trees and that kind of stuff.
And you can't really get to it because there's no real good way to get to it. You don't even know where to really start looking. They started using this stuff in 2009, and since then, they have located more than 61,000 ancient structures, including houses, large palaces, ceremonial centers, and pyramids.
61,000.
61,000. This story is up on our Facebook page. You should go check it out because it's really, really crazy stuff. And they have a picture, and they also have a video of what this imaging looks like on their computer screen, like what it looks like to them. Here, I'll show you guys a picture of it just so you can talk about it.
Can you kind of like
see how it's like a map where it just shows like where the laser hits, it basically draws that on a screen for them. Yeah, so it goes up and down and across, you know what I mean? Like since 2009, they've included more lasers to be able to shine down in this one specific area for a wider array of imaging. But it shows the houses, it shows the palaces, it shows the pyramids. It's really crazy stuff. Show Kev.
That's wild. I mean, and it's like it's not like little blips. Like
no,
it's showing
like a detailed picture.
Yeah,
man.
like that looks like a pyramid structure. That looks like a castle, basically.
Right, and there's like houses and huts and stuff. My question for you.
He doesn't need to see it.
I wish I knew what you guys were fucking talking about. Oh, that's wild.
Isn't that cool?
That's neat.
So it's like it basically scans the area, it penetrates the lush rainforest, and it maps the ground and the structures underneath. And so my question for you guys, nobody has been there, presumably, unless somebody like stumbled upon it, like some tribe or something. But nobody's really been there for 1,000+ years. Would you go there?
Fuck yeah, I'd go there.
This place is like probably a straight up ghost town, traps, Indiana Jones shit.
Set up like booby traps, like the Goonies.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there probably already is some. That's what I'm saying. Would you go there knowing that, before anybody else goes there?
Yeah,
you would.
I'd love it.
Like Mayan ghosts and shit.
What if there's like still people living there?
I doubt. I don't think so. I mean, it's like square in the middle of like nothing. Like nothing, just jungle.
Well, Mayans used to live there. They don't need a whole lot. What if there's people still living there?
They don't need a Walmart or a Dunkin'. Can't call it Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's Dunkin' now.
Is that right?
Yeah,
is that right?
They're changing their name.
When?
Effective like now.
I just went to Dunkin' Donuts today. It said Dunkin' Donuts on my cup.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're getting.
They're in a process of changing it to just Dunkin'.
Why?
Because they sell coffee now.
They've always sold coffee.
I know, but their coffee's like better than their donuts now.
Oh, they're iced lattes without whipped cream and a little bit of French vanilla sweetener. No, it's banging.
And Domino's for dinner and breakfast.
Yo, that makes for a bad situation.
I didn't know where you were getting at, and then it hit me.
Yo, he was like, ugh, and that's what I made me like. Ew, dude. Yeah,
makes for a bad situation, but that shit tastes good going down.
Feels great going out.
It's relieving when it comes out, but it's just embarrassing.
So back to the whole thing. I mean, there are people that still do live in
the jungle. Yes. And like I said, it's possible that people have like stumbled across it and like all that stuff. I have no idea like what the situation is there, but like I just in my imagination, I picture it as like like Robin Hood. The forest is haunted. Nobody goes there. And I just feel like what I mean. This place, I bet it's like crazy. First of all, it's gonna be pitch black at night. There's gonna be nothing out there. Like nothing
unless there's people there lighting torches.
Right. But I'm just saying everywhere around you is nothing. Like pitch black.
And you're not getting the moonlight through the canopy.
Right. Not to mention all the crazy shit that will kill you in that rainforest. Fuck that. No. And if you can't see it you can't even see it from the sky. These people had no idea that this shit even existed. They were just guessing. They
You
figured-
wouldn't go.
I mean, yeah, I would, but
What if you
ugh.
found like Mayan gold or something like that?
Sure, there's plenty of that there. Nobody's been there. Nobody knew this shit was there.
Did anybody ever find that dude's gold from that treasure hunt that you talked about?
I don't know. I should look that up sometime.
Yeah. Sorry to go off topic, but
I forgot all about that.
dude, Mayan gold is all over that place. I'm telling you.
Oh God, that's what I'm saying. That's
Be
what I
rich
mean with
quick.
the booby traps and shit. You know?
I'll fight a tiger for some gold.
Would you?
Stab him right in his eyeball.
Wow, Kev,
Yeah, buddy.
courageous.
Courageous.
Kev.
I'm rich. I'm rich, bitch.
bitch.
I could see you screaming and running in the opposite direction if you saw a tiger.
Give me a gun. Shoot it right in his eyeball.
You said stab.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah, right, Kev. Okay, so my next story comes out of Florida. Former Jackson County, Florida Sheriff's Deputy Zachary Wester is accused of planting drugs on motorists. The significance of this story is that Florida prosecutors have said Tuesday that they have dropped charges in 119 cases after finishing their review of arrests involving a former Jackson County deputy accused of planting drugs. The charges involved everything from misdemeanor and criminal traffic offenses to felonies, including possession of methamphetamines and other controlled substances. All of the cases involve former deputy Zachary Wester, or he was fired September 10th, and he remains.
After how many cases?
I'm saying they've dropped 119 cases that he was involved in. They have found evidence that he planted evidence on, so far, 119. They said just this past Tuesday.
All of this came about at once, like the 119
No,
cases.
they've been doing an investigation for a while.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, how does this go past one time? Like,
Right. No, they've been doing an investigation. I forget how long they've been doing it, but on Tuesday alone, this past Tuesday, they dropped 49 cases. Like straight up, they went and they got people out of jail.
These
They couldn't
are
afford
people
bail.
sitting in jail
Yeah,
because this dude planted evidence on them.
right.
Like, he destroyed lives royally.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this, and the only reason I brought it up is just because of how big it is. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's not like one person that
Right.
he planted drugs on.
No, that's a lot of shit.
Now, the 100 and some odd that you said, is that including the 49 from Tuesday?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it is.
dude's a piece of trash.
Shit's crazy, man.
Hot garbage.
I am someone who has been pulled over before many times, not many times, but a few times. And as someone who smokes marijuana, I get bugged out about it for sure. Like, more so back in the day. I'm an adult now. I'm smarter about it. I don't really drive around and do that shit at all. But like now it's just a home thing. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't know. It shit drives me nuts seeing that kind of shit. 119 cases. It's fucking
Wild.
The next thing, Danny, you posted this. The Arby's has officially bought Sonic. Have you guys been to Sonic before?
Never.
So when I used to
Really?
live up in
Yeah.
Elverson, there was a Sonic in Elverson, and I went there a few times.
Yeah, I've been to Sonic here in PA once, and I went to Sonic all the time when I lived in Florida.
Yo, it's the shit.
It's really
Never
good.
had it.
It's good.
Really good.
You guys like Arby's?
I don't mind Arby's.
Arby's is overpriced.
Honestly, I get their chicken sandwiches whenever I go.
Oh, fuck that. Arby's is overpriced. I'll agree with that. But you got to get a regular number or whatever it is. It's a regular roast beef sandwich. And then you get a side of cheddar cheese. And you dump that shit on top. And that shit is popping.
No, I've had that.
What are you laughing at?
I'm
I didn't
not
think it was that popping.
like Arby's wouldn't be like my number one choice of place to go to.
No, Chick-fil-A.
I mean they got, like Taylor said, I don't go for the roast beef. I'll get the I usually get like the chicken cordon bleu sandwich or some shit like that.
I don't get the cordon bleu. I get the crispy chicken with bacon or something.
Yeah.
There's like some Arby sauce or something on it. I don't
If you
know
could
what it
pick,
is. Their curly fries are popping.
yo, I love them. I
Curly
love
fries
them.
are popping.
What's your number one fast food restaurant then?
Ever Hardee's.
Okay, you're out.
Just saying.
How about you?
Number one fast food.
Number one fast food.
Number 2 would be Burger King. Just to bring myself back to the
Their
table.
fries are garbage.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Especially you get a large and it's the size of a fucking small.
Nah.
Come on, get the fuck out of here with
When
that
was the last time
bullshit.
you been? Stop.
Actually, I just had Burger King last week.
They did you wrong then.
Where? There's like no Burger Kings around here anymore.
It was
He goes
in-
all over.
in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My number one fast food. I'd have to say Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. That's where it's at.
I have to say Chick-fil-A.
I'm talking about it.
Overrated.
All right.
It's
It's not overrated.
And the
it's
fact-
delicious.
It's overrated.
And their fucking waffle fries.
Waffle
you get a
fries.
side of cheese with them.
Hold
and
on.
it's-
Do you know you can order waffle chips instead?
I want nothing to do with that.
I'll check
It's the
that out.
waffle fries, but they're chips.
Huh. I might try that because the waffle fries are overrated.
No, they're not.
I'm not a huge fan of the waffle fries if they're not cooked right. You get
Okay.
the ones that are
And
like
they're hit or miss.
soggy and they
Yeah.
don't put salt on them, and it's like
Hit or miss.
I don't want to eat a fucking potato. I want to eat a French fry.
Not to mention, they have forgotten that stupid pickle on my sandwich a few times. I'm not into it.
I don't get the pickles.
Yeah,
Or
I don't
not
either.
the pickles, the chicken sandwiches.
Oh, you don't?
You get a number 8.
I don't even know what that is,
It's
Kev.
fucking nuggets.
Oh,
Son,
you child.
fucking get a fork, pick up them nuggets, dip it in that Polynesian. Yo, I'll drink Polynesian sauce with a straw. Like
shit's
that shit-
garbage,
dude.
Kev.
That shit is so good.
Shit is garbage.
What sauce do you get?
I don't know. Barbecue or honey mustard.
Barbecue. Way to
Chick-fil-A
be
sauce.
original.
Original.
That's not made with ranch.
Look it up.
Polynesian.
I did look it up.
Garbage.
I even called Chick-fil-A.
I think you're just you're going no.
No.
You're just saving
Polynesian.
yourself because you like it.
Nerp.
is garbage.
Polynesian is the best sauce that they got.
Yo, hold up. So what you got to do is you got to go to On the Border and order the.
I'd never go to On the Border
Why not?
because they got beans.
So just ask for no beans.
I
What
tried that. They
Mexican
bring it out.
restaurant doesn't have beans.
Yeah, exactly.
What I was gonna say: order the empanadas
Oh, yeah?
and then use the Polynesian sauce
Is it
on the
Baba?
empanadas.
The Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A.
Yes. Trust me.
At On the Border?
At On the Border.
Just bring it with
You,
you?
you
No,
walk them
like-
in with your pocket.
Take if you
Take
take
it
some
home?
home.
Yeah, you got some home.
Like Alice and I went there one time, and there was like 4 things I wanted on the menu, so I got something I wanted, and then got a late night snack.
Yeah, fuck
Sober Dan was thinking about inebriated Dan.
Kev, you don't fuck with the Plaza Azteca?
Fuck that. No.
I've never been there.
Really, Danny? Yo,
Yeah.
it's popping, dude. You would like it. If
That's-
you like Mexican,
He
that
gets
shit is
he
good.
gets steak on chips.
My man, that's what I used to get.
Wait a minute, this is the one
Yeah.
that's the old Applebee's in
Yeah.
Exton, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I get the steak fajita burritos, bro.
You like fajitas?
I don't get the peppers in them or the onions. I just get the steak and the cheese, bro, and
So
the
you-
rice
So you're having a steak sandwich
My
with
man.
rice in it.
with queso.
Well, now, wait, does it come pre-made for you?
Oh yeah,
Like, because we've gone
it's
to like
2 of them.
we've gone to Chili's before, and I've gotten like the whatever it is, they're
The fajitas.
yeah, the fajitas.
The regular fajitas. If you get regular fajitas, they come. You got to make them.
Yeah, that's as bad as going to the fucking melting pot.
If you get the fajita burritos, they come
Okay.
because they're bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like-
the tortillas are bigger.
Like I get the fajitas
Bang.
and I start putting the meat in. I put everything on top and then I eat it. And I'm like, well, fuck! I just used all the chicken and all the steak for one fajita.
You go there for that. They don't pay us. You get this steak. They get it's 2 burritos and then they just slobber that fucking cheese on it, dude. Oh, it's crazy.
Talking dirty now.
And you can say no beans, and they respect you, Kev.
Unlike Chick-fil-A.
Unlike wherever the hell you guys were
Dude,
talking
you
about
should
before.
know though, whenever that fucking sandwich comes out in that wrapper and that little orange sticker is not on top that says no pickle, you just hand it back. Just hand it back.
I shouldn't have to do that, and they're not open on Sundays. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
okay, so who's your second? What you said, Burger
Burger King.
right?
After that would be Wendy's. I fuck with Wendy's.
Oh, I love Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's
I
is
love
on
Wendy's.
point.
But
Wendy's.
see,
So
check me,
Chick-fil-A,
though.
Wendy's.
I don't like their fries though.
I hate Wendy's fries.
I don't like their
Oh, I
fries. no
love
more.
them. I love them.
It's too salty.
I'll take Burger King's fries.
All day.
Yep.
All day.
Oh, yeah.
If I can't get curly fries, it's Burger King fries.
Oh, first of
Or their
all,
onion rings and the zesty sauce.
number one fry, hands down, is McDonald's. But they have to be cooked right. And then next is Chick-fil-A's waffle fries. You can't even fuck with them.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Overrated. Polynesian sauce. Garbage. Next.
Fucking Taylor Cooper, overrated.
True. Arby's, they paid $2.3 billion for Sonic, by the way. $2.3 billion.
That seems overpriced.
You don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's not, Kev. Sonic has everything.
Yo,
bro.
if you go to Sonic, you can get like 150 different types of drinks.
It's ridiculous. Different. You can have different shakes, different ice creams. They got different burgers, different chicken sandwiches.
All I want to
chicken
know is
nuggets.
what kind of fast food restaurant has hot dogs?
Yo, until
Sonic.
you've tried one of them, like they have the buy one get one of the boneless wings night. You go and get a 20 boneless wing, and you get 20 free.
Are they good?
Yeah,
Yo.
sign me up.
Banging.
Telling you, I used to go there for when I used to live up in Elverson.
He's talking about it.
Next thing, I was on another podcast for
shoot.
a friend of the show.
Fucking traitor.
You're fancy, huh?
Alex Lyons, you remember him from?
Yeah,
Kev?
yeah,
he
he
was
was
on
on
with
our
us
show,
for
yeah.
season 1.
Yep.
He was on here, I think, season 2 or 3. He and his friend Ian started a podcast called Joe Schmo Radio. It's on buzzsprout.com. You can find them. It's on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff too. But I was on their premiere episode, and it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. It's like an hour and like 40 some minutes. It was long.
Holy shit.
It was long. But I think they have like 4 episodes out. They recorded a bunch before they started. They just kind of rolled it out slowly throughout the week.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was on their first episode. A lot of fun. We talked about some of the things we've talked about on here with the Catholic Church, Elon Musk stuff. We talked about our show and the network, and how much, what we're doing. And it was a great time. You should check it out. Everybody out there. Buzzsprout.com, iTunes, Spotify. Check out Joe Schmo Radio.
Congratulations, you guys, for getting your podcast up and running. Good job, guys.
Very cool. We're gonna have him on the show. We'll talk more about it in the near future. But that was a lot of fun.
Are they doing it right from the beginning? Or are they sharing a microphone like we did?
They have a couple microphones.
Good for them.
Yeah.
We suck.
Well, we did what we did.
We made do.
We're much better now. So the next thing I wanted to talk about quickly is that there's these radio waves, like, frequent radio bursts is what they're called. FRBs, Kev, right?
That sounds like a fast food restaurant.
Fast radio bursts have been coming to Earth from the outer space, from distant galaxies.
Get the fuck out of here.
These radio bursts, right? Fast, they're frequent.
What do they say?
They don't know yet. But,
You're kidding me.
well, no. At first they didn't know how many was coming at us. Then they kind of started doing this thing with this artificial intelligence. They came up with like a program that tries to catch more of these radio bursts, right? Because before there was only a certain amount, a small amount that they found, so that they thought it was they're not sure that they're coming from aliens, or if they're coming from black holes, or if they're coming from some other sort of occurrence. You know what I'm saying? They're not sure what these things are. But they came up with this artificial intelligence that tries to capture more of these radio bursts, and they have found that there's way, 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 way more than they thought that there was coming at us.
Are you serious?
The story's on our Facebook. Check it out.
Dude, my mind is blown right now.
Yeah, they think it could be aliens. They think it could be another life form up there.
No, this is my point.
So
This is my point.
Shut the fuck up, Kev.
No, this is awesome.
For the past decade, scientists have been puzzling over powerful millisecond-long flashes of energy from deep space, Some scientists think these fast radio bursts, or FRBs, come from natural sources such as newborn neutron stars or black holes. Others think they could be signals from an alien civilization. Dude, some sort of like Morse code kind of, thing, right?
So it's almost like shots of static radio.
Well, let's see. One thing's for sure, FRBs are more common than we realized. In the latest discovery, scientists working as part of a $100 million initiative known as Breakthrough Listen used artificial intelligence to detect dozens of additional FRBs coming from FRB 121102, and as yet uncharacterized sources in galaxy 3 billion light years from Earth.
Get out of here.
So these
That's
frequencies
mad
are
far.
coming at us from someplace 3 billion light years from
So
us.
these like if it is coming from something or some living being, technically by the time that these radio waves reach us,
Whoever sent us is gone.
they're gone. They're long gone.
Right. But this story is very, very interesting. Again, it's on our Facebook. There's a video showing you what the waves look like. In August 2017, the Breakthrough Listen team discovered 21 fast radio bursts from FRB 121102 during 5 hours of observations made by a radio telescope in Green Bank, West Virginia. In their latest study, which will be published in an upcoming issue of the Astrophysical Journal, the researchers deployed a specialized AI technique known as deep learning to see if any signals had been overlooked in the initial search. And they found more.
That's crazy. I want to meet some aliens as long as they're nice.
It's pretty insane. After a month of work, they found had discovered about 100 previously undetected bursts. After a month, they found 100 more bursts that they didn't know about.
Wow. So this has been going on for over 10 years then.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about it now.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Technology is getting better.
We posted a couple new movie trailers on our Facebook as well that have come out recently. There's a new Transformers movie coming out. It's a prequel called Bumblebee.
Bumblebee looks so fucking good.
Doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
looks incredible.
saw it?
I saw the trailer a while ago.
Yeah.
They just posted a new one.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
new one looks crazy.
It looks
Okay.
even better.
Dude, Starscream looks just like the cartoon. Bumblebee looks just like the cartoon.
Yep.
Who are the
Soundwave.
who's the actors in it?
I don't think it's anybody too famous.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And it takes
That's
place in
awesome.
like the 60s or 70s. 70s.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So it
70s or
really
80s. Maybe it's the 80s. I think it is the 80s.
like the other Transformers, you get Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Fucking Mark Wahlberg.
A lot of the attention was on them. This
There's
kind
a
of
picture
puts,
of Soundwave. Look at him. It looks just like the cartoon.
this
We're
kind of
That's
puts the
crazy.
attention back on the Transformers.
That's nuts. That's dope.
And it's a prequel. Then let's see. We posted the Creed 2 trailer, which looks great.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Ivan Drago's in this one.
Looks okay.
His son taking on Creed.
When do you call it quits? Because Creed is obviously off of the Rocky films.
Yes.
So is Creed 1 and Creed 2, is that in a division of their own, or are they the
Part of the Rocky
yeah.
thing.
They got to come out with 5 of them.
Rocky's in them, but I mean, I don't know. I guess Rocky 1 through 5 is their own thing.
Yeah.
Because that's about the career and basically the end of the career of Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
This is involved in it because this is obviously Apollo Creed's son. Rocky's his trainer. So I guess like it's part of that universe,
Yeah.
kind of like Captain America movies, Iron Man movies, because they're in some of the same movies, but it's all part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
So this
Do
is a
you-
part of the Rocky universe. I
Every
guess.
Sunday when the Eagles play at home, do you think about Rocky?
No.
Yeah, because they play the Rocky tune.
Every single 4th down or 3rd down. Third down.
Well, yeah, I guess I do think about Rocky, but not like I don't.
It's just pump up music.
Yeah, it's just pump up.
Yeah.
I think about the Eagles when I watch the Eagles most of the time.
I don't know. I think about Rocky every third down.
We're gonna. You got a stupid face, yo. Yo, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back with what's the point in late review. Kev's got great stuff to talk about. We'll be right back after this.
Check out Relatable Radio on the Might Be News Network.
On iTunes and SoundCloud.
New episodes every Tuesday.
Oh,
This is a mom confession. All right, I forgot to pick Landon up from school.
Only one day?
One day.
Okay.
All right, but I was at the bus stop. I forgot to pick him up at school.
So you were making an
I
effort.
was-
It's not like you were out partying.
Right,
You
right.
were- yeah.
This has ruined it. And it's bringing up,
You know, in 30
don't-
years,
you
he's
don't-
going to bring that up to you.
it was awful. Like, I was 30 minutes late, and the teacher's like, oh, I told him you were late because you were probably going back to school night for your kindergarten. I was like, yes. Yes, that's the night.
Oh.
That's exactly why I was late. I wasn't watching Ellen. No.
No, of course
No,
not.
I didn't make coffee and sit on the couch. No, not at all.
welcome back. Season 4, Episode 6 of Might Be News. Like I said in the beginning, check us out on our website, mbnnetwork.com. We got 4 great shows just about every week. Novak and Franz, Relatable Radio, Might Be Sports, which I did solo last week, but this week's going to be great. Kevin Reevey going to be back. He's got a lot of stuff to talk about. I think I'll tip over. Yeah, there you go. You got it. So that was a good beginning of the show.
Yeah.
It's going to get even better.
You
decent.
got fucking Capri Suns in there, and you're like, oh, you can go take a cup and fill it up in the toilet.
I'm stingy. Fill it up in the toilet. Might as well, Kev.
Well, that's what you said. You can have some water.
Bro, you had a Capri Sun in the beginning of the show. Did you not?
And you're so generous.
What do you think? I'm going to give you just however many Capri Suns that you want to show. Is that what you think is going to happen?
That's what I expect.
Wait, you're not just a guest, okay? You're a co-host. You're here once a week. Bring your own Capri Suns. I would like some of your Capri Suns sometime.
I'll bring it over. I'll let you have a sip, and then I'll say, oh, you know what? Give me that. Go fill up some toilet water.
You know what? I'm going to start a tally of how many Capri Suns that I give you, okay? Because then that's how many Capri Suns that I'm going to expect in return at some point.
Because I just roll around with Capri Suns.
You might as well when you know you're coming here.
You don't roll around with Capri Suns?
Never.
I do.
Dude, I take one for the road. That's why I don't have many in there. I went through 3 cases
You got problems.
in the past
Capri
2
Sun
weeks.
problems.
3 cases in 2 weeks. We had different flavors. This is the first time I've had Mountain Cooler. It's okay.
I like it.
It's okay.
See, you don't even fucking appreciate it.
All right, so here we go with What's the Point? What's the point?
Is there a point to this? What is your point?
Are you just going to sit there and look stupid?
What's the point?
What's the point?
Kev, what's your point? I
Fucking-
fucked that up too. What's your point?
What's my point? So do you guys have chores that you guys do around your house?
Chores?
Yeah, like your duties.
I guess so, yeah.
Like, so Amy cooks. My job is to do the dishes.
It's the reverse here.
Okay, you cook. Jackie does the dishes.
Yes.
How about you?
No, I mean, we kind of just do what we need to do.
Gotcha.
I mean, I do all the cooking. But, like, if I see that there's dishes that need to be done, I do the dishes.
Gotcha.
Same with Allison. If she sees dishes in the sink, she'll do the dishes.
Gotcha. So Amy cooks and I do the dishes. My fucking water at my house gets so hot. I gotta wear gloves. Yo, I gotta wear gloves. Like,
Wait a minute. Wait.
Are they the big yellow latex gloves, Kev?
Can't you just turn a little more of the cold water on?
But so, like, if you got like mashed potatoes or something, the fucking hot water just takes it right off.
They make sponges, too.
Kev.
I use sponges. But where I'm going with this,
Where you're going with this is turn the cold water on so it's not so hot. And you don't got to be a little pussy and wear gloves.
Yo, you wear big yellow rubber gloves when you do the dishes every
well,
night?
where I was going with this was I was trying to get a new pair of fucking gloves at Walmart today.
And you want to make fun of us for using loofahs?
You have no ground to stand on right now.
None.
Walmart doesn't sell extra large gloves.
Yeah, because there's not that many pussies out there in the world.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
All right, Dan, what's your point?
You're such a doofus, yo. I can just picture you. Do you wear an apron too?
No. I just
Or a
get the front of my
hairnet?
shirt wet.
So are you the pitcher or are you the catcher?
Oh God, I can't wait to talk to Amy about that tomorrow when we do relatable radio.
Oh my God.
Stay tuned. So, Danny, what's your point?
I wanted to talk about Gritty.
Yes,
Gritty is the new mascot for the Philadelphia Flyers.
literally an overnight sensation, Kev.
So,
Dude, I'm digging it.
so when it was first introduced, I kind of took a look at Gritty and it made me laugh. Like, it looks like a mixture of a nightmare and a puppet that's been stuck under my couch for 3 years and a drunk. But Gritty is fucking hysterical.
Dude,
he's
I
great.
love it. You
He's
know, so
great.
like the first time I saw him was just a picture, right?
Yeah.
So like, and it was like they have those pictures, and he does look kind of demonic, right?
Looks scary.
Like a little scary. But like then you see like the video of him and his eyes moving around, like it kind of lightens it up a little bit.
Well,
but his social media accounts are hysterical.
You said it perfect. When it comes to fucking hockey, you want some cutesy little fucking stupid ass looking mascot running around, or do you want some fucking gritty, hardcore, dope looking mascot?
Yeah. It's semi-threatening.
Yeah.
You know, kind of
And-
looks definitely like he's intolerable of bullshit.
Right.
Like definitely against the other team.
And
you
that's
know what I
and
mean?
that's what he's been proven to do. He was threatening the Penguins the other night, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think
on
so.
Twitter or
Yeah.
Facebook or
Well, so
whatever it was.
Somebody made up a fake Facebook account for him. If you have to go follow this Facebook account because it's hysterical.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Like the kind of shit that whoever runs this account is a genius. Like they made a status the other night. Like if you bring your girl to the Wells Fargo Center, she's now my girl.
yeah. It's
Hysterical.
really funny. Well, I saw him like pouring popcorn on like some Rangers fans or
Right.
something the other night too. Yeah, I dig it. I like that he has like the same kind of dance moves as the Fanatic.
Yeah.
Obviously the Fanatic is an icon.
Yep.
Right. So like, I mean, fans across the nation know the Fanatic. Like that's a symbol of Philadelphia sports, right? So, but now Gritty is too, because the day after they brought him out for the first time, he was the most searched thing on Google.
Dude, as far as I'm concerned, the Flyers have been the redheaded stepchilds of the NHL for I don't even know how long. And you think about it, that the national games are either the Blackhawks, the Washington Capitals, or the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's what the national games are broadcasted as because they were the favorite teams. What is everybody talking about right now? Everybody.
Gritty.
Gritty and the Philadelphia fucking Flyers. I love it. And all these fucking stupid ass haters are, oh, this mascot is stupid and I can't believe this mascot. It looks like a meth head and this and that. Those motherfuckers, if they're fans of the Flyers, are going to be the first ones jumping up trying to catch a free t-shirt that he launches out into the stands. So go fuck yourself.
They'll come around. Because I've seen a lot of hate too, but they'll come around.
I mean, like I said, I was initially kind of taken back when I saw him when he was revealed. And, you know, I made the comment that he looks like the Philly Fanatics crackhead cousin from Kensington,
Yeah.
which he does.
He does.
He does.
He does.
But then I saw he was on the Preston and Steve show. He was on 94.1. He was on 97.5. On the Preston and Steve show, he was trying to pull the fire extinguisher off the wall to spray everybody with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That made me fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great. He's hysterical.
He just wants to cause trouble.
Yeah. He's aggressive. He's a bully.
Yeah.
It's gritty.
Broad Street bully. He's gritty.
It's gritty.
I love it.
I'm warming up very quickly to Gritty, and I'm all on board. I'm on the Gritty train.
At first, I was like, you're kidding me, right? But then once I realized it wasn't a joke, this wasn't a drill, genius.
My favorite thing is, like Kev said, all the people that are coming out with the one-liners. Like somebody said, they put up a picture of Gritty and they said, "This is what happens when your city's been drunk since the Super Bowl."
Yeah.
That's
No shit.
hysterical.
Yeah, no shit.
That's hysterical to me.
My point this week is, well, just real short and sweet. Last week was a very crazy week with the whole Supreme Court, Dr. Ford, Brett Kavanaugh thing. This week is going to be crazy too because they're doing an investigation for this week and this week only, pretty much. I don't really want to get into that. We've done a really good job this year not talking politics. It's been tough.
Let's keep it up.
Been a lot to talk about. What I want to say is if you or someone you know needs to, the National Sexual Assault Hotline is 1-800-656-4673. You're not alone. There's somebody that is available to talk to you, help you with coping with this. You got to get it out. You got to talk about it. The Me Too movement's huge right now. Women and people are empowering other people to share their stories. During the hearing the other day, there was a huge spike in calls to the hotline. People were calling C-SPAN. People were calling CNN, MSNBC, sharing stories. Protesters were there sharing stories. It's healthy to let that stuff out. So, again, 1-800-656-4673. Call that number if you need some help. That's my point this week. So, late review time. Here we go. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing.
why didn't I know about this sooner?
Hang up and try again.
Late review, Kev. What do you got?
I have been indulging in American Horror Story. I've loved every season except for Asylum. I love this show every year when it gets released about Halloween or around Halloween every year. And this one is The Cult. This is such an intense show and it has me fully sucked in. I don't even want to get into it because these people that do like this show, just please go watch it. It is awesome. Fucking people killing people. I mean, it's wild. It is absolutely wild. It's up there with I haven't seen the Purge show yet, but the Purge movies, like that type of violence, and I just love it. And I have to give it probably like an 8, 7.5, 8.
Wow.
Dig it.
Very cool.
Dig it.
I watched the first
The Haunted House
2
one?
seasons of American Horror Story.
So the Haunted House one was the first season. The second one was Asylum.
I watched the one with
then
the
no.
clown.
Then I saw the first one and maybe a different one.
The
What was-
Freak
what was the one
Show?
with the clown?
Freak Show?
Yeah.
Freak Show was
Is that like 3?
Yeah, it's
3 or 4? There's one
no
with
4.
witches,
It's
too.
4. 3 is the witches, which was good.
Okay.
4 was the one with the clown and the Freak Show, and then the hotel with Lady Gaga, and then
Lady Gaga was incredible. in
no,
that.
she was great.
Yeah.
She was great, and that was a phenomenal season as well.
Yeah.
And then this one, The Cult.
I'll have to check it out. We're watching The Wire right now, and I can't like stop because I feel like if we stop, Jackie won't come back to it. So we're almost on season 2.
You're making her watch it.
I'm not. No, she's enjoying it. She definitely is.
I'm sure she is.
She is. No, she was cracking up today. You've seen parts of The Wire, right?
Parts of it.
She loves Omar. I'm so hype about that because Omar's the hardest. That's not my review though. Danny, what do you got?
So my review last week, I reviewed The Purge. I'm actually going to review it again because last week I gave it a rating of 8, and I feel like I was off on my rating. I'm changing it to a 9.8.
Wow.
There are now 4 episodes that are out on USA, and this is quickly becoming one of my favorite shows to watch. It is. So I know The Purge, it takes event March 31st, I believe it is. And it's from like 7 at night to 7 in the morning. It's only 12 hours.
So the whole season is that 12 hours?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the whole season is following like 4 different family couples, people along while they deal with the purge in the different ways that they have to deal with it.
Okay, so they're not together?
No, they're not together.
Okay.
Now, they may at some point.
Right, at some point.
But with this only being the 4th, it's only 12 episodes too.
Okay.
With this only being, the 4th episode.
So essentially, each episode is an hour.
Yes, each episode is an hour.
Covering 4 different people's or 4 different groups of people's hours.
I wouldn't say it's an hour long. It's not like the show 24.
Okay.
Where every episode was literally an hour in that 24 hours. But whoever comes up with this shit, they have a sick, demented mind.
Really? It's that crazy?
Yeah, like there was one part, this guy's on this mission to get his sister back from the purge, and he has to go through, it's almost like a carnival. Like this town has a legit carnival set up for the purge with all the different games of killing people.
Wow.
It's fucking wild. It had me on the edge of my seat the other night.
Wow. Sounds
Has
pretty
every
crazy.
episode been that way?
Yes. Every
Wow. I'm
episode
gonna have
has
to check
been that
that out.
way.
I'm gonna
Every
have to-
episode.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah.
Did you watch The Walking Dead at all, Danny?
I watched the first season and a half.
Kev, are you caught up or almost caught up?
I'm almost caught. I'm like 3 episodes in on season 8.
You know that Rick is leaving, right?
Yeah.
His last episode.
I'm watching right now. I'm watching like his flashbacks in season 8. If you know what I'm talking about.
I don't, because I am a season or 2 behind.
Okay,
I just gave up. It got really corny to me. I just stopped. I just stopped.
dude. Fucking Morgan. Do you remember Morgan?
Yeah.
Dude, he's such a gangster.
Is he?
Dude,
he's on the
he's
other show
such a
now
gangster.
too. He's on the other show.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Do you watch that at all?
I watched the first season and a half, and I really liked it. I just never went forward
back
with
to it.
Yeah.
You ever watch Into the Badlands?
No.
You should. It's pretty cool. It's really dope, actually.
Huh.
It's like crazy kung fu, and there's no other show on TV like it. For sure. It's dope. That's not my review.
Wu-Tang's favorite show.
Yeah, the Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park does the opening for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a beat. Like, he doesn't rap or anything, but it's dope.
Huh.
It's cool. It's got a crazy vibe to it. Oh wow. So, my review, September 29th, which is the day in this time-space continuum that we're on, is the 20th anniversary to a few albums that are pretty awesome. Jay-Z's The Blueprint, Volume 2.
Oh, shoot.
Aquemini
I don't know
from
that.
Outkast.
Okay.
And the album that I'm going to review is Black Star, Mos Def and Talib Kweli.
It's a great album.
1998.
Wow. Hasn't been that long.
September 29th, 1998. This album is literally just littered with classic songs. I could just read the whole track list and just be like, this is an awesome fucking song. My favorite song, Thieves in the Night, Twice in a Lifetime. I mean, Respiration is a classic.
So basically, we could save everybody's time and say, Black Star, 10, done.
10. 10. 10. Yes. 10. They've never done another album together, which I from what I've seen, they're working on a new one. Mos Def more or less retired from rapping, but
Right.
I think he's coming back to do a Black Star album. Talib Kweli he's definitely one of my favorite rappers. Same with Mos Def. They're both so good, and when you put them together, it's just like this incredible combination. Like they flow off of each other. They make each other better. The production on this album is so good. I mean, it's late 90s hip hop. All these kids these days, like, they're not into it. If you weren't into late 90s hip hop, this might be past your threshold in time, so to speak.
Gotcha.
But it's incredible. I listened to it cover to cover today, and it's just as good as it's always been to me. So, Black Star, Mos Def and Talib Kweli,
10.
10. So I got. Kev, what do you got for this week in history?
October 1st, 1971, Disney World opened in Orlando, Florida, 16 years after Disney World opened in Florida, 16 years after Disneyland debuted in Anaheim, California. October 3rd, 1863, President Lincoln declared the last Thursday in November as Thanksgiving. October 4th, 1970, rock star Janis Joplin was found dead of a drug overdose at age 27. Do you like Janis Joplin?
Yeah.
You dig her? How about you, Dan?
Yeah, I dig her.
Yeah. And then October 7th, 1982, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cats, the longest running show on Broadway ever.
I saw it on like VHS when we were kids. Did you ever watch Cats?
I saw it live.
Did you?
Yeah. 5th grade, we took a field trip to New York and saw Cats.
Was it dope?
It was Cats.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there the day after I was in class, and I was like, man, that shit was stupid. And I said it out loud to a friend, and the teacher over, and she's like, well, you didn't have to go. But it was a Broadway show. It was all right, I guess.
Pretty good.
I get to say that I saw Cats.
Well, good job tonight, everybody. You guys both did pretty good. Well, Danny obviously better than you, Kev, but it was pretty good. You did all right. Danny, great job.
Thanks. Sitting here watching a video of Gritty. He just met the Philly Fanatic for the first time tonight at the Phillies game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I bet that was awesome.
Yeah, they were dancing on the dugout.
We just went to the Phillies game Friday. It was a blowout, but it was a good night.
Phillies just won tonight.
Did they?
3-0.
Motherfuckers.
My wife accused me of being immature.
No way.
I told her to get out of my fort.
Dude, do you build forts as an adult? Have you?
With my kids?
Yeah. No,
absolutely.
Because Jackie and I built forts before, just for us, in the living room.
For real?
For real. We did. We brought like the guest bed out here and just put it on the floor and just like put up sheets and shit all over the place. It was a fort, and we just watched TV. It was up for the weekend. We've done it before. You should do it sometime. Big John. Make a Big John. Have ice cream and cookies and shit.
I've built forts before with my kids.
But he doesn't have kids.
What about Finn?
Yeah. You got fur baby. Yes. Whatever. Great job this week, guys. MBNnetwork.com. Make sure you check out all the other great shows that we got coming up. Relatable Radio tomorrow. Might Be Sports. Novak and Franz. We're doing big things. MBNnetwork.com. Peace out, Kev.
See ya.
Peace out, Danny.
Peace out.
All right, guys. I'm Taylor Cooper. See you next week.